Today on the channel, back again with another Mattel Creations Masters of the Universe Origins exclusive. In today's video, we got Stonedar.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel for another Masters of the Universe Origins Mattel Creations exclusive, this time with Stonedar. But for all your Stonedar needs, obviously Mattel Creations. But for everything else under the sun, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there, and we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Stonedar coming to us, the latest from Mattel Creations. A lot of figures from Mattel Creations. And it looks during their revealed event on the 19th of March, we're going to get another one along the way. So a lot of master stuff coming out of Mattel Creations as we slowly finish off the Origins line, getting closer and closer here with Stonedar. We already got Rock on a year ago or so. What is time? It's going to be nice to have both of those together here. And that's what we're going to dive into here. And we'll do some comparisons later on in this very video. But here it is, Stonedar time. Stonedar ready to go. Leader of the Rock Lords, I guess, is what he is. Got the beautiful packaging here. Does it say new for 26 up top? I was wondering if it said that. We got Masters of the Universe Stonedar. It does say heroic leader of the Comet Warriors, modern posing, retro play. Got that beautiful artwork here on the packaging. Removable packaging on this one as well. And there's old Stonedar. I see Rock on in back there as well. What's the female one's name? I don't even remember her, but she's involved in this mess in the back. It looks like they're taking on Multibot. The last Mattel Creations exclusive we unboxed here on the channel was Multibot. And nothing else going on, though, back here. Just the usual. But we do get the comic book. Always great to see that. And we got this. So you can put everything back in the package if that is your thing. Off to the side, a gentle see you later, goodbye. Let's get this comic book out and see what the fuss is about. See you later. Goodbye. All right, there it is. Destroyer of Worlds. And it's got him, and it's got the female one. Are we going to get her in the line? I don't think she was in the original He-Man line, if I'm not mistaken. But we do get the comic book. Looks like they're squaring off with Evil Lynn. Is it the Meteorbs? It looks like it is. Are we going to get them? Are we going to get them? I never had those as a kid. Very cool, though. It'd be interesting if we do get those, especially knowing their history. Evil Lynn looking extra chesty over here, so good for her. But you do get the comic book with this one here. Looks like we got some twist ties with Stonedar as well. Gonna have to free him from his plastic prison via the twist ties. And you can't have Mattel. As Todd McFarlane always tells me, Kyle, you can't spell Mattel without twist ties. And I said, exactly how does that work? And he wouldn't explain it to me. He wouldn't explain it, but that's the way it goes. Man, they got him locked in real good and tight down here at the bottom too in the feet. What are we doing? We don't want this rock going anywhere. And you got to be careful. Don't be throwing this guy at kids, at the neighborhood kids. Get in big trouble. Of course, you know, it's a rock, so it's a deadly weapon. It's a deadly weapon, old Stonedar. There we go. There we go. We're getting there. Well, behind the back. See you later. Goodbye. We do get Stonedar's little scientific-like weapon here. I don't know what you would call it technically, but it looks like it would shoot some kind of beam out there, some infrared beam or something. Nice red plastic. You got the spinneroonie up here at the top in a nice bronzish goldish color there. And as usual, fits right in his chest if you want that to be there. So you can do that if you want to. You can choose your own adventure. You can handle it in his hands if you want to. But we got Stonedar here looking extra stoned. That must be how he got his name. But he's got a very blue face akin to a Smurf, I would say. And it was the 80s after all. People are very accepting of people with blue skin tones in the 80s, as we know as well. He does look good. Looks very scientific. He looks like a guy that wouldn't talk, that he would talk to you mentally. That's how he looks when you look at this guy here. Got the big hood over the top, which obviously is rock. And you can see the rock throughout on here, the gray and blue throughout the body, as we can see. Very scientific looking at the same time. Big hole in the middle of his chest, which looks a little strange if you don't plug that weapon into it, but that's the way it does go. Got some gray boots down here, blue skin tone throughout on the arms and legs. Got some red and gold Very scientific looking though here. He looks like a geologist in another life. You cannot remove, I don't believe, any of this body parts on him. I don't think. I think you can, maybe you can. I don't know. I'm sure this is reused from Rock On. It's been a while. We're going to whip out my Rock On here in a second. But it's definitely some reuse from that, you'd have to imagine. You do get the head articulation, a little bit of side to side, and then you get up and down when you want to turn him into a rock, of course. You do get elbow articulation, very tight, single jointed. You just hard to get your articulation anywhere when you got these big rock pieces over the body. They do kind of get in the way of each other. Makes sense. Big waist on him here. Splits, not bad for all that rock going on. And then you got single jointed knees. Once again, pretty hard to move those around. But it can be done if need be. So you got that going on. And then you got the boot cut down low and the ankles back and forth. Arm pops off. We see that with Origin style bodies all the time. But this guy, pretty hard to maneuver, as you can see in this stance. This is how he will be in my collection, though. I don't display him as rocks. I didn't do that with Rock On either, and Stonedar is not going to fit that bill either. But you can turn him into a rock if you wanted to, and that was every kid's imagination. Said, man, if I just had a He-Man figure that I could turn into a rock, ooh, how amazing would that be? Well, we got our wish right here with old Stonedar today. He's truly stoned out of it. Does he fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand? Well, of course he does. Why wouldn't he? So there it is. I don't know what more to do with this guy. He's very cumbersome with all the rock pieces. It is cool. It is part of the childhood. It is part of the olden days. So it's nice to get this once again. But I don't know if it sets a lot of worlds on fire. And we do got, of course, Rock On over here. I thought these were direct reuse, but they are not direct reuse. Same kind of thing going on, but definitely different here. So I do appreciate that. And you do get the same weapon, I believe. Yes. Yep. Same weapon here. Makes sense to use the same thing on that at least. But I'm happy to report they are different from each other. So I do like that as well. And you guys know, I don't know if you knew this. I could be telling you for the first time, depending where you came into the channel. But you know, I'm just a classics guy at the end of the day. And I do got these guys from the classics line once upon a time. So kind of cool to see these guys in their classics version and now the Origin versions. I don't go back all the way to the olden days of the 80s. I sold that collection many moons ago, but I never had these guys in my original collection in my childhood. But cool to put these guys with their classics version, there's no doubt. And I don't know if shocked is the right word, but we never got these guys from Masterverse. Maybe we'll get them from the Chronicles line one day. We'll see what happens here. But we did get Stonedar and Rock On finally from the Mattel Creations website, as we're finally nearing the end of the Origins. The long process, been about 5-6 years of collecting Origins. Pretty darn cool. We're getting these, and it looks like the Meteor Orbs might be on tap too here in the future. So we'll see. Hopefully those come as a box set all together. That's my preference. Shout out yours in the comments, but there it is. Rock On and Stonedar riding again here in this review. What's your thoughts on these guys? Must have, passes? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell, as we got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. The best way to support the channel. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com. Also the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available every single Tuesday wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. And don't forget my books, available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. The Complete Guide to the Jakks Class Superstars line and the Complete Guide to the ECW Original San Francisco Toy Makers line, both available right now. So for a little Stonedar, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?